Say on streets.
Our streets.
Say on streets. And made it.
Right.
Made it. Whose streets?
Our streets.
Word on the beat, word on the beat, word on the beat.
Time after 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 time after.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Bass, and you tuned in to N's Podcast. This episode is going to be a little different, somewhat of a tribute, but also using someone that I know personally, testimony, to probably help somebody that's out there that's trying to jumpstart or just get started and need some type of boost, a spark. So I'm going to show y'all a story. The story is this one of, it's the trials and tribulations of my brother. You know, he was finding his identity within his passions. You know, we come up from a different type of environment. We grew up on the east side of Detroit, where you see a lot, you do a lot, you learn a lot, and you know, you learn how to deal with certain pains and gains. But our social norms isn't the norms of like the average U.S. American or the average person in the world. So I know during this time, my brother, you know, he been really searching for like what it is that he want to do, his passion, and just trying to do it. You know, for him, he always been creative, like always been creative, always been in the drawing, always, you know, been in the video games, creating on the computer, all that type of stuff. But at the same time, we grew up in an environment where, you know, you gotta fight to survive. So I feel like a part of that kind of you know weighed on him throughout his process of trying to do what he was passionate about, but also have to deal with the reality of his situations. You know, like we don't necessarily come from environments where you can just be like, you know what, I'm gonna just take 6 months off and just focus on creating and just following my dream and passion. Like, a lot of your family, a lot of even your situations got to be dealt with right now, so you need right now solutions, which I know when you always go to the right now solutions, sometimes they kind of, you know, stray us away from our path a little bit, and sometimes longer than what we sometimes wanted it to be. But I know during this time, he's been getting really into photography. And I know at first he was just talking about it. And then, you know, he picked up a camera, started taking pictures. And he like, you know, I'm going to really start doing this. Next thing you know, he went to invest into a camera and never stopped taking pictures ever since, capturing all moments of his life. But it's like exciting and also refreshing to see, because it's like watching a kid, you know, figure out like play a new sport or something. You know, like the interest levels is at an all-time high, the energy, the excitement, you know, even with the pains of it, it's excitement, you know. And I remember when he was first starting out, it was the fear of the unknown. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. What's going to be the next step? Like, how I'm going to do this? This shit costs. This shit expensive. But then he kind of just set his mind to it. I know he this type of person, like, once he set his mind to it, he going to do whatever it takes. But then it also comes down to, like, the characteristics of the person as well. And we all possess these characteristics, but some of us are more humble, and also some of us are more seeking of it. The want to learn. You know, I remember, you know, I was just being on the phone before, because he just came up here. It was his 30th birthday. He came up here, come visit me and my other brother, and we celebrated. But before then, I just remember us being on the phone. He like, man, I'm watching these YouTube videos. I'm trying to basically learning and trying to perfect his craft, but also trying to get a return on his investments. Not just expecting for it to come to him. You know, like a lot of people, you know, they go buy something and just sit on it and basically expect for it to create that avenue that they wanted, that lane for them that they wanted. But no, when it's just a tool. So, you know, I just was taking that in, just us being on the phone, you know, him talking about different shots, just trying to learn the camera, learn how to do different things with the camera, and just understanding what comes with his craft. Now, fast forward to the present time, you know, we go pick him up. He got his camera ready, you know, he bringing his camera out. He was saying that that's what he was going to do, but he wasn't joking about it. Now, this is another key thing, you know, understanding of